Hey guys, you're OSMVDXReviews.com. You're watching our video first look / unboxing of the Stix 400. This is a 3D motion-based gaming console system that instead of being a standalone device just plugging into your TV and playing, it actually connects to your laptop or PC. So it's interesting, it's very similar to a Wii in that regard, and the advertisement makes it seem like that, except it's online gaming, so it unlocks a lot more, a plethora of different selections and different mini games that the Wii doesn't have, because it seems to have a little bit more of a selection there, kind of like an app store, if you may, but just based on 3D gaming, which is interesting. The Stix 400 3D was the most expensive model released by Go Live 2 a few years back, and actually their company website is no longer, I believe, selling these, but when they first were released, they cost only $50, so a very inexpensive way to get into gaming, and very similar in terms of technology and advertisement to the Wii, but of course it probably doesn't work as well, but again, connected to your TV, to your computer, so a very different experience. It's basically a web-based gaming kit. You can see it comes with 2 different controllers on here. You can still get this at Amazon.com, and instead of being physical buttons, these are touch-based buttons with a capacitive sensor as well as a back LED indicator. There is your dock connector along with your receiver bar for receiving the signals from your remote controls, and the actual remotes themselves also power on AA batteries like the original Wii remote did. It also comes with a USB port to connect to your actual computer, which is just a plug-and-play connection, I believe, and you can install the software just by plugging into your PC. So there's different games like sports, flying, driving, fighting games. The advertisements probably makes it seem better than it is, but at the same time, the Go Live 2 Stix 400 is probably better than what you would find as a Wii rip-off, probably from stores like Red Aid. We've definitely seen those for around $20, but this is something a little bit more higher end and seems to be a little bit more better implemented. So some more information. This is a combo pack. You see it has a touch sensor, not really a touch screen, but there is a accelerometer, 2D motion sensing, 3D motion sensing, 3D game controlling, which the 400 has, which is the 2nd generation model. And for most games, I believe they are free, but there are a few games they have to purchase with web money or bitcoins online, which is quite interesting. And there's millions of games, and there you go. It requires internet connection. Let's take a look at what's in the box. Seems to be quite a large box, about the same size as the original Wii in terms of packaging, a little bit smaller, but there you go in terms of that. Not anything else. It's just a blue overlay inside the box, and I believe we just have what is the controllers themselves as well as the console for connecting to your PC. And again, the software itself is just plug and play, so no software DVD is even included in the box, which is quite interesting. So you can see that not much stuff is included, very minimalistic in terms of design, in terms of packaging. So taking a look at one of the controllers, you can see that it is kind of touch-based. It is a fingerprint magnet. You have the 4 controllers for up, down, left, and right, as well as A and X and O buttons. They do have a little bit of a bump on the side, so whenever you're pressing them, they are easier to differentiate than otherwise. It comes with a blue backlight, and for the wireless information is up top, the power on and off key is on the side there. And there are batteries installed inside here. You can see it's trying to connect to the base. Obviously, there's nothing there, but you can see it's blue, so even in darker environments, it should be technically pretty easy to see. So that's a benefit of this. It is backlit, so even in darker environments, you can still play around with it. The back here features a B button for the back button, and just tells you where to go to, golive2.com/sphere to actually play the games. And there you go, that's the controller. You also have a nice handy little wrist connector, so you don't actually swing it and hit your computer, just like on the original Wii. The base itself sits like so. Now, one interesting about the base, it doesn't have any rubber feet on the bottom. So whenever you're connecting it to your PC, you can see how, because the wiring has been sitting in the packaging for so long, it's been bent, and so it doesn't actually sit flat. It actually sits at this little angle, and it can slide around quite a lot because it's so lightweight. Just a plastic base with an IR infrared for wireless information to connect it to the accelerometer-based game console. So whenever you're sitting in here, it's easier to actually slide around, which is not good because it's not very stable. Would like to see it a little bit heavier, perhaps. The actual wire itself just connects to a typical USB 2.0 connector and just connects to your PC. And the device, of course, isn't charged, but it just sits there. And I guess for your second connector, there isn't much to do. Without the battery inside, I will say it's very lightweight. Unlike the Wii, you don't have just a regular connector, just take it off. You have to have a screwdriver to unlock it in order to exchange the batteries inside, which is interesting. But otherwise, it's just a very quick first look of the Stix 400 gaming platform. We are going to go do a full video review and testing and screenshots and more once we actually install the software on our PC and get to testing. So please keep updated on our website, osandvtxreviews.com, to learn more about this product. Thanks for watching our video first look / unboxing here at osandvtxreviews.com.